The sage is in dialogue with a hunter. The hunter asked, "I have a great doubt, O sage. How can the dream objects be regarded both as real and unreal?" We only use the word dream in retrospect. At the time, the dream is real. And then later on, we slap the label dream onto that particular set of experiences, and we no longer regard it as real. This is part of our cognitive process. We do this as well with memories. We have a whole set of mental impressions which we label memories, and we'd probably say that they're more real than dreams, because we say that the memories really happened, whereas what happened in the dream didn't really happen. So we make that distinction. Although qualitatively there's no difference, is there? What is the difference in essence between a memory and a dream? Or for that matter, if I asked you to think of a dragon right now, you could do it. And if I asked you to really focus on the image of a dragon right now, you could possibly do so to the extent that it overshadows any memory and any dream memories, or even any memories of a dream. But again, what's the essential difference between that image of a dragon, a memory of a past event, and a memory of a dream? We could say they're all essentially mind stuff. And of course, there's no such thing as mind stuff. It's just a way of talking. Technically, we might call it empty. This is what we mean by void when we talk of void. There's no essential substance there. There's no essential substance in our dreams, in our memories, or in our imagination. But we make a distinction between the three, don't we? And not only that, we make a distinction between all three of these and what we would describe as our current waking state. We would say that the memories of things that really happened, although that's often not very clear whether a memory really happened or not. Two people might have completely different memories of the same event. But we make a distinction between memories of dreams, imagination, and what we call our physical reality. Although our physical reality is very much based on memory, isn't it? Who we think we are is very much based on memory. In fact, would we have any identity whatsoever if we didn't have memories? Who would we be without our memories? You might say, yes, I'm this body, I'm this physical body, this is my reality. But it's not. You're not your body. You're your memories. If you had no memories, you wouldn't be you. Are you the person you see in the mirror? That person in the mirror has got a life of their own, which you try to rein in as much as possible. But that's not you in the mirror. You know that's not you. That person in the mirror is doing their own thing. If you're anything, you are your memories. You are this insubstantial thing, no different in substance from dreams or imagination. The sage replied, "In a dream there is the appearance of time, space, action, and materiality. The appearance arises because of the notion that arises in consciousness by sheer coincidence. And this is what we're talking about, notional reality. Our reality is notional. It's based on memories. It's based on the feeling that these things happened. Why should it be these particular sets of memories? No reason. It's just how it's all coincided, how it's all come together. So we've got to be careful. I think we should be careful with this word coincidence. We often use it in the sense of pure randomness. Maybe we could just take it in the sense of coinciding factors, factors which happen to coincide. Therefore, that appearance shines as reality in the dream. We might subsequently describe what's happening as a dream, or we might subsequently describe it as a memory. That's what our cognitive process does. In the case of hallucinations produced with the help of precious stones, I think that might be precious stones used as an aid to hypnosis. Mantras and drugs, they are sometimes real and at others totally illusory. So here we're talking about hallucinations here. We've had some stories in the Yoga Vasistha of people being hypnotized into believing they were such and such a person, and then it turned out that that person actually existed. But we won't dwell on that right now. But when one experiences real substantiality in a dream, it is only due to coincidence. Whenever a firm notion arises in consciousness, it materializes in that manner because consciousness is endowed with such power to materialize. And this doesn't mean to say we can materialize things out of the air. This is what consciousness is doing right now. It's materialized a sense of our own identity and our own environment, our own location. And it's giving us the firm conviction in the reality of it. We like to think it's real because of this and this and this and this, but it's only real because we've got this instinctive feeling, this instinctive belief in our gut. Yeah, this is real. This is what's happening right now. And it doesn't matter if we're in a dream or in a waking state. That's the feeling we get, that this is what's happening right now. It's more real than our past memories. For example, when something becomes a memory, it becomes less real. It becomes less real than what's happening right now. It moves closer to the nature of what we call a dream. If this materialization can be altered by another force, how can we affirm that the notion that arises in consciousness is firm? Well, this is a rather awkward argument. There isn't any other force. If there was another force, then we wouldn't have this sense of reality. Even when we're being hypnotized, there's part of us that knows we're being hypnotized. And so we don't take it on board as total reality, although we might go along with it to a large extent. But there's a little part of us which knows that we're being hypnotized. But not so with consciousness telling us that this is what is real right now. Our conviction in this reality is firm.